On I tell them, since now Igbo people be the problem of Nigeria, no problem. We go wash all our dirty linen in the public. If other nations won't laugh at us, at least let them laugh and mock us using the right information. Look at your screen. Oh God, look at your screen. The United States government had actually released 6 names of Nigerians sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. Oh God, check out whether you go see any Igbo man name. Check out now whether you go see any Igbo name. You to say this list is filled with Igbo names. Social media for don't cancel. Everybody for that they speak. Mande de Bush, mama, Lois Kabash, everywhere. Everybody for that they Kabash. Not forgetting that last year, the Nigerian government also released 15 names of Nigerians sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. In any case, it will surprise me because other governments of the world, they release people where they sponsor terrorism. Nigerian government, as complicit as they are, they also release names. Copy, no go buy them. Make it no be saying that they carry last, you understand now? But they release names. Check the names. Whether you go see any Igbo man names. Hey, Igbo is this. Hey, Igbo. We won't try to frame up the Igbo man to be the problem. Let's stop being hypocrites. Yesterday, I released names of people caught pushing powder in Saudi Arabia. No Igbo man named inside as well. We accuse them of every evil that is happening in Nigeria. They are human skull miners. So you are trying to tell me that the ritual buying, ritual kidnapping, and everything that is happening in Nigeria is only in the east. Abi? Na for only Anambra, na for only Abia, na for only Enugu, na for only Ebonyi. Now it happen. Let's stop being hypocrites and face the problem. Stop this unnecessary dragging. If you are being paid, God will judge you. Until you read this one, I tell you about my life, you know, to make I bend. You know they pray no fit for you.
That we want someone else, but not to go back to social media and begin promotion of Biafra.
If that's the deed I was signed.
And let's then go. Samuel has right to agitate for emancipation of Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu has global rights as the most peaceful agitator in the world to begin promoting United States of Biafra as usual. Nobody in Finland, in Scandinavia, Asia has the guts, has the prerogative or impetus to stop Ekpa from what he is doing on social media to at least make sure that sovereign state of Biafra emancipates. They don't born the Finland president, Alex Todd, well, to stop Ekpa from moving forward, you know, to agitate for
Is that what they are doing now?
It is his own fundamental right to do so. And he is going to sign the movement's actualization of Biafra emancipation. I saw it on social media. Simon Ekpa has won in Teto in the court. He has won in Finland. Simon Ekpa has not committed any crime. Listen and listen good. If Finland is dreaming in conjunction with Nigeria to stop Ekpa from doing what he's doing, I'm telling you that it is nothing but malaria. They are suffering from malaria. They are suffering from typhoid. That's why they are dreaming it. That Simon Ekpa is not going to continue his own, you know, promotional agitation of emancipation of the sovereign state of the first prince of Africa, United States of Biafra. See, what happened is that globally, it should be known or made known to everybody that doesn't have information that it is the right of every citizen of every nation to agitate for self-determination, realization, you know, in that country, it is the fundamental right of any citizen to do that. Let me just shock you. When it mattered most in Nigeria, there's a man, he did not even get formal education from southwestern Nigeria. He took it upon himself, risking it by himself alone, agitating for eruption, explosion of a nationality called Oduduwa Republic from southwestern Nigeria. And it happened that this man is in the person of Sunday Igbo Oho. Igbo Oho tried and tried his best and that's why made it known to the Fulani Janjaweeds that Nigeria is not going to last. He led his group of agitators. They were maimed and killed by Nigerian military. Still, he insisted. As I'm talking to you now, Igbo has not backed down or backed out. Igbo is still on the business and transaction of emancipation of Federal Republic of Oduduwa. So what am I trying to say? Igbo man could not be the last person to have done that in the history of the earth. There was a time Texas in the United States of America are still with Mexico. Texas was with Mexico at a stage. Texas had to at least leave Mexico and join United States of America. And Texas happened to be one of the states that is componented, or at least consisted of United States of America today. There are many other countries like the same Finland that is talking bra 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 bra. Finland was with the former USSR, Socialist of Soviet Republic. They were there as part of their federatives until in 1956. Finland worked hard and fought the Russians. And today, they become a sovereign state of, that Scandinavian country. And today, Biafra is working hard. Biafrans are striving hard, internationally to promote emancipation of sovereign state of Biafra. So Finland doesn't have the willpower. Yeah, it's a lacuna of international law for Finland to have, segregated, ceded away from USSR to join forces with Nigeria to stop Biafra. I think it is an international abomination and shame. Kadaisko attitude towards emancipation of Biafra by this cold region, Europe, Scandinavian Finland. They don't have what it takes to stop Biafra.
Okay. Lastly, there's a big twist. Omotosho, threatens to drop Kanu's case over U.S. Congress, pressure and the UN. Do you think that the Finaly will be happy as regards this news if he threatens to drop, this case just like the way being Tayako finally,
if
bow
he
down?
drops this case, that is he has spit and went back to his spattle and lick it up. So if he drop it, that is a big shame, a big failure. A big shame and a big failure on his side. It means he has woefully, at least, failed. Yes, he could not have done that. I don't see him doing that because he boasted that he could make it, work out for Kanu in favor of Kanu, who has been incarcerated for 10 years now. Omotosho should not do that. If he tries that, all his legal records, certificates should be seized by the NBA, because he has everything, every right within his own, at least venue, his own contest, within his own power and legal strength to set free a man that has been passing through this kind of, stringent ordeal from 2015 till date, making it 10 years without being sentenced. Omotosho should sentence him right now. Failure to do that, he has failed. A lacuna of law to the highest order of jurisprudence that a whole chief justice doesn't know what to do. If Omotosho does that, I'm telling you that the bell and the chains of the ICC are ringing hard, posing, waiting for him, because they must actually be canvassing for his arrest and the arrest of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is playing politics with someone's life. Kanu's life is on the line here. Don't you know that his health is failing him? They should arrest Omotosho if he tries that. After embarking on leaving a man who is free, who has never been found culpable of any international or local crime, languishing in jail for how many years now. Omotosho should stop ranting. It is nothing but a ranting of art. He should just prove himself that he went to school and read law. He knows about international law and, a local law or Nigerian constitution. Is it not like, let me say, novel or literature to all the lawyers without the exemption of James Omotosho? He should actually do the needful. Failure to do that, I think, is going to become a laughing stock so recently. Don't you see how Binta Nyako was shamed often and often by Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers and legal team? You think that Omotosho is going to shy away like that? If Omotosho actually fails, I'm telling you, his certificates and legal legacy is on the line here. And they should work hard not to sideline Nnamdi Kanu and the other Biafran faithfuls. Failure to do so, I can see ICC canvassing seriously for his arrest.
But do you think that the politicians in Nigeria can you think that they can give him that much needed pressure for him to pronounce a negative judgment?
I don't think he's going to pronounce a negative judgment, because if he does that, I think that is when Nigeria will come to an abrupt end. Nobody is afraid of anybody in this country. Igbo man is not afraid of anybody. At least we did it once. It is our own fundamental right, international right, both within and without Nigeria, to agitate for what is us. We are the Biafrans, and we've been over-marginalized since after Nigerian Biafran Civil War in 1970. No reintegration, as Gowon pronounced it, and there's no compensation, no reconstruction. So what I'm trying to say is that if they do that, we are going to actually showcase ourselves, the stuff we are made of. We are not afraid of anybody. Kanu has not committed any crime. He was in all the same agitation. Igbowo was agitating. Mr. Sunday Igbowo. And why must Kanu be languishing in jail? See, let me tell you, you are just saying it. Failure to deliver the right judgment, I think Nigeria is going to break by force. And they want to bomb Abuja because all that they think Tinubu will be doing for them, Tinubu is not doing it. And mind the Fulani alone, because Fulani, when Buhari was there, what are the Fulani saying? Buhari, was he performing more than Tinubu? Buhari did as he likes.
Abuja, that Tinubu, is not taking the insecurity of the country seriously, and he must rise up and take the security of Nigeria seriously, because these guys are ready to strike any moment from now. He said, Nigerians should, be vigilant and as regards and report suspicious activities in their communities. They should identify, surveillance in every region. What do you think? Should Tinubu adhere to what, and the DSS must take this serious? Should they?
Thank you so much. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, Nigerians in diaspora. Depending on where you are listening from. I am Ralph Tresvant, and I believe in miracle. I believe in true prophecy from true prophets. And prophecy is when I actually, give to my concession and believe, and is when it is 100% correct. I will actually understand, know that God actually spoke. I don't think a prophet will come out and tell me this, and that. See, this prophecy is as he prophesied it. If they actually do it, that is when we know that God has spoken. So all I know is that Prophet Ayodele is giving out advice, proffering solution to President Ahmed Tinubu to beef off security around Presidential Villa, Aso Rock. So that's it. Because when there are many prophecies, in 2023 in regard of Nnamdi Kanu issue, many prophecies in 2023 in regard of an election that illegally brought about this administration. We've seen many failed, and we've seen many actually very closer to reality or manifestation of whatever prophecy that came out from their mouth or the word of their mouth. So what I'm saying is that when it comes to pass, as Prophet Elijah prophesied in the past, everything about the drought, long time or term drought that actually befell Israel, how many years? He prophesied that God is coming to do what? Give rain to his people. And actually, before you know it, he looked at the eastern or the western sky or horizon. He saw a tick of, a speck of black cloud. As a man of God, he said it's gonna expand into real what? Announcements. That is thickness of maximum massive cloud as a result of herald coming of rainfall. And he went to the mountain and looked at it. He cited it. Before you know it, the land of Israel, they enjoy heavy, very extraordinary, heavy downpour. And that was how famine, long drought ended in Israel. So Ayodele prophesied that Fulani is going to attack Aso Rock, bomb Aso Rock. Anyway, let us wait and see. I'm aware of last year when he actually prophesied about Trump presidential ambition. He said, look, Trump is going to lose election. That's what I saw on social media. And oftentimes, we read from him on social media. At the end of the day, we know the result of American presidential election today. So as a Nigerian, a Christian who I am, I'm from Anglican family, and by the grace of God and our Lord Jesus Christ, I'm now a born-again Christian. I do believe in miracle. I believe in the true prophecy from true prophets of God. God can do all things. So what I mean is that when what primate prophet Ayodele at least prophesied come to pass, that is when we know actually that God has spoken. But a situation whereby he is proffering solution. Now, he is telling Tinubu, this is what you will do. Do this and do that, so that the Janjaweeds, could not or may not succeed, on bombardment of Aso Rock. So this is just, I don't know how to say it, because it's a true statement. It's a statement. True statement, I mean, is that it has not come into pass, but I mean, it's a straight talk. I don't understand. It's a straight advice. He is proffering solution. Because it could be that he didn't tell Tinubu to beef up security well, so that these people will not attack. I don't think you see it. That is when Tinubu beef the whole security well now, and nobody attack Aso Rock. Could that be a prophet again? No, because you prophesy, he advises, this will happen, do this, so that the bomb will not, bomb attack may not occur. So now how do we see it? A prophet will just come and say, see, so thing is happening. Let me tell you, it is going to happen. I don't really understand. When Elijah said, rain is coming, we have been witnessing long-term drought in this land. Rain is coming. God has answered us. God has actually, bring manifestation all that he has shown me. God actually, made rain fall in Israel. So, my brother, prophecy nowadays, it is when God that speaks that I will believe. And I believe through prophets of God, because I am a Christian and I believe in what the Almighty, the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, our help from ages past, and also our hope for years to come. He can do all things. So that's what I mean.
But why do you think that the Fulanis will want to make attempts, bombing the Aso Rock and Abuja? Do you think that they just want to, with this not, if it eventually happen, you not think this
Fulanis
will not be
are going
the
to
destruction
bomb
of
Abuja?
Nigeria?
See, Fulani, they want to bomb Abuja because all that they think Tinubu will be doing for them, Tinubu is not doing it. And mind the Fulani alone, because Fulani, when Buhari was there, what are the Fulanis saying? Buhari, was he performing more than Tinubu? Buhari did as he likes. One Buhari, second Buhari, even the first Buhari, he did what he likes. There are many. 3 Buhari ruled us now. Jibril from Sudan died. Abubakar from Niger has absconded. And they brought the first Buhari that died. All these are drama. It's a complete movie. Metamorphosed into actually tragic comedy that befell Nigeria in 2017. And we surely found out that Buhari died. So what am I trying to say? The reason why they want to bomb Aso Rock is what I want to tell you now. Listen, the Fulanis are grieved because they believe that everything in Nigeria belongs to them. How do I mean it? The Nigerian people, south, east, southwest, core north, mid-belt, northeast, they allow the Janjaweeds to control Nigerian police formation. Over the years, the IGs, the DIGs, all the police hierarchy are headed, at least by the Fulani Janjaweeds. Hardly could you see an Igbo man that was made IG in Nigeria. How do you see, if not Tafa Balogu, the late, may his soul rest in peace, from Southwest that was made IG. The whole IGs are from the Fulani extraction. The Southern Nigeria just distance themselves from security agency in Nigeria. That institution was in the past and presently is controlled by the Fulani Janjaweeds, up to the level of Chief of Army Staff, from Chief of Army Staff to the second person in command to him, to the level of 11 officers, military officers, from that Chief of Army Staff to the last person. They are all Fulanis. Do you know that in many years of Nigerian army, it was only Hejrika, General Hejrika was made Chief of Army Staff, the first Igbo man to have headed that position. This is an abomination. From an extraction that actually controlled Nigeria economy, from an extraction that actually changed the narrative of this country. If there is no Igbo in Nigeria, there is no Nigeria. Economically, commercially, industrial-wise, these people are the best. But today, we are having only one chief of army staff, leaving Fulani Janjaweeds that migrated from Senegal to control our military formation. Our army, Nigerian army, is under the control of the Fulani Janjaweeds. Don't you see that is a shame? Listen good, let me tell you this. If the Fulanis actually know what is good for them, they should begin to respect themselves by allowing what belongs to the South to go to the South. After all, the whole Nigerians allow an uneducated cattle rearer that ruled Nigeria for how many years? Good 8 years. Yes. And now, that's what made them to believe that they were born to rule Nigeria. That's why the Fulanis are so much pompous and self-conceited. When an issue of political leadership springs up, or is prevailing, or militating, you know, the normal federal characteristics in Nigeria. The federal characteristics or characteristics was not observed when Muhammad Buhari was there. Now that Tinubu from Southwest has come, the Fulanis want him to actually follow the federal characteristics on giving appointment. While during the time of Buhari, we are aware that almost 100 official positions, governmental or political positions, were controlled by the Fulani Janjaweeds. I don't understand. You have not given any position to anybody outside the Fulani extraction.
Okay, but you also said that you know, Tinubu should not trust this Fulani, putting them in vital position in his government that will, in the long run, betray him.
One thing is that all I know is that the Fulani did not put Yoruba during their tenure. I can count the numbers of the Yorubas that played role there. The other Yoruba man that was telling us lie, as Mr. Lailai Mohammed, he's from Kwara State. That's from the Ilorin axis, where Fulani has actually come and massacred Obafonja and all his cabinets. You know, that was many years ago. So we regard them as Yoruba, we regard them as North as well. Then again, you talk about Adesina, who played the role of his mouthpiece, is from Yoruba land. Then you talk about Yemi Ochibangujo, the man that deputized Buhari during his tenure, is from Southwest. Tell me another person. Okay, Abika Dabiri, the Minister of Diaspora and the Tribalism, actually is from Southwestern Nigeria. So what am I trying to say? There is not much Yorubas there. Then we talk about Igbos. The Igbos were thoroughly sidelined. Who is it that partook in that regime? Nobody. It was just Patrick Ngige. I don't know what I understand. The rest are governors of southeastern states. Tell me, is it Rito Nochia? Who the hell is Che? What role did Che play in that administration? Tell me, let me just know. Is it Minister for Petroleum, State for Petroleum, Okachuku, Ibe Okachuku? Is that Igbo? Have they actually utterly believed on their Igbo progenation or progenitor? Are they from Igbo land? Anyway, let me tell you, the Igbos were sidelined. And today, the people that are supposed to be shouting and ranting are the people from southeastern Nigeria. Yet, you see these people that believe that they are born to rule Nigeria, shouting and ranting of ants. To me, Tinubu did not offend the Fulanis.